So, hello everyone and welcome to another video. So, today we are talking about fantasy romance. And this has become like a really big genre that I really love. So, yeah, a lot of these I don't know too much about just because, it's not that easy to, know everything about everything. So, let's just talk about it and, see. Some of these are like from a list, and I don't know what they are about. So, the first one is Fortuna Sworn. I have read the first one, so for this list, some of these are like the first book. I will have to see if I have like gotten to that book, or if I want to reread it, or if I want to continue on. So, Fortuna Sworn, I have read the first book. I do want to reread this book because I want to own a physical copy of this and reread it and then continue on with the next one. So, Fortuna Sworn is basically about this woman called Fortuna Sworn, and she's the only living nightmare, which basically means that she can touch you and like bring forward your like most scariest nightmares. And she has been looking for her brother for quite some time now. And then she meets a fae, and he says that I know where your brother is, and I will take you to him if you marry me. So, yeah, I loved it when I first read it. I really do want to reread it because, yeah, as I said, I want to own them because I want to just be able to read them over and over again because I just love it. Then we have the Bridge Kingdom, and in this one we are following basically we have all these sisters, and basically this one girl is elected to basically marry this king in the Bridge Kingdom, and basically her task is to kill him, just so this bridge is, they don't have to pay for that. And basically, when she gets there, the king is very different than she has been, been told. So, yeah, that is all I know. That is all I need to know. People are really loving this book right now, so I really want to get to this. And the next one is A Promise of Darkness, and this one I have been wanting to read for such a long time. This one will be in a like specific vlog, like dedicated reading vlog, not for only this book, but I do have a few ones that I should get to, like, so I want to get to it. What this book is about, I don't know. I think it's Fae in here as well or something. So I just really want to get to this book and see how I like it, and yeah, just continue on with anything. Then we have Empire of Sand, and what this book is about. It's fantasy romance. I like to go into my books blind, so there are just a few ones that I know of, but this, when I search for fantasy romance, this is a book that keeps on like reappearing in like the best and books like fantasy romances you need to read, and then I just overall really want to get to it. Then we have Pestilence, and I don't know if I have read this first book or if I am going to read the next one, just because, yeah, I might have gotten to it, but then I might not, because when I'm filming this I haven't gotten to it. but I might have gotten to it, at the end of the year. I don't know. But basically, Pestilence is a part of the Four Horsemen series. So this is the first one. And, um, basically, this first book is about a girl who tries to stop him, and then he kind of kidnaps her, and they fall in love. So, yeah. And he's a part of the Four Horsemen that is going to end the world. So, yeah. Can't wait to read this series. Then we have Lord of the Fading Lands, and this is a really like older one. When you search for this is like the first one that comes up as like one of the beginner ones. I almost said like you need to read this, and I think it has something to do with shifting as well. I don't really know. I know that Becca from Becca and the Books read this book, and I want to try it out and see if I like it or not. I don't know, but yeah. Then we have Heart of Fae, and this is from Emma Ham. And basically, it's more like this author, but I just felt like I need to start with one. And Heart of the Fae just has the most, like the cover that catches my attention the most. So I really want to try and get through most of Emma Ham's books. The covers of her books are amazing, and yeah. And then we have A Promise of Fire, and this is also a one that came up a lot of times. I also have had this on my TBR for a while now, and I don't know what it is about, but it is a fantasy romance, and basically what I tried to mostly do on this list, I tried to pick out the fantasy romances that I already had on my TBR, on my Goodreads shelf to read list on there, just so I am able to read those and, not always pick new things. So I got a few ones off my Goodreads shelf. And yeah, I'm going to see, do I have that good tastes or not? And then we have Wicked Lovely, and this one I also had on my TBR, I think, already. And yeah, just figuring out, do I have this on my list, what is it, and that is kind of everything I do. Like, do I have it on my TBR, and what are the genres? That is kind of everything that I check. I don't read the description. Like when I check it up, do I want to read it this year? Because when I add it like to my Goodreads shelf, I already have read what it is about and then add it, but I never read what the book is about like afterwards. Then we have Pawn, and the thing that drew me into this book was the cover. If you have a great cover, it is a like bigger chance that I will read this and get to it and see if the cover is gorgeous. If the cover is not that pretty, it will usually take me longer time. Then we have Wildest Dreams, and I think that it is this or the last one that basically I had to search up on Google like fantasy romances because I needed 12 and I didn't have 12, so I just figured out that I need something. Checked it out what it's about. I always check out what it's about, but forget that I forget it. But you know, if it sounds good, then and I usually check it up on Goodreads to see the ratings. And then we also have the Absinthe Earl, and I think this is the one that I am like most afraid that I'm not going to like, because it's not always that I end up liking things. But let's see how this list goes. But yeah, that was it for this video, and I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!